Welcome to another episode of the Cinnamon and Spice Podcast.
Okay, where ain't nothing in this world sweet.
Nothing, honey. My name is Ak.
And I'm Nye.
Yes, and welcome back again, y'all, for another week of this. You know, we appreciate y'all. Anyways, you know something I'm tired of hearing about, Naja?
What are you tired of?
Men versus women debates.
What?
You know, everybody get
You don't
these
like
little...
them on Twitter? These microphones?
This is why I believe...
And they get to boxing each other?
Yeah, these microphones need to be left out of black men's home. Men, period. Not even just black men. Y'all are all horrible. I take that back.
Because, friend, we trying to stop... We trying to stop it.
But this isn't a debate. This is just my opinion on men, right?
Alright. I feel you. Stand on
I can
business.
say that we need to stop debating men versus women, but in the same sense say that it ain't nothing.
Yeah. Because there ain't no
two
debate.
things can be true. That's not a debate, right? There's just... Because women ain't it either. You know, we all ain't. But, yeah.
I am.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Probably the most
I'm the best woman you gonna get out here.
Yeah, it like I'm top level.
Yeah.
It don't get no
better than this.
Yeah, straight downhill.
Don't get gaslit.
Hello.
Get tricked out your seat if you want to.
Yeah.
There's people
don't
waiting.
Get tricked at your spot, mama. Anywho, yeah, men versus men versus women debates. Mm-hmm. They are so tiring.
They are very tiring. I just feel like
Every
they
week.
all like forget the nuance that at the end of the day we're all human. So at some point in time, like I dislike the side of the spectrum that's like, oh, you picked the wrong person. I don't think it's that.
Yeah,
I don't think it's ever that. I think people lie about who they truly are and their intentions. So when people lie about who they are and their intentions and you show up
as your authentic self,
thank you, you're gonna lose every time.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And it's solely just because you're starting that off with like on the wrong foot.
Yeah.
So
I think that's very true. People, it's real. Like people can only hide who they really are for, but so long, right? But I also, at the end of the day, men and women need each other.
Very much.
We're
so.
wired differently. We built differently. We go do different things. Why does there have to be a men versus anything? Why is there a men versus woman?
Yes.
Why is there any competition?
It literally should be a completion.
Exactly. It's not a man versus woman. It just be man plus woman.
Yeah.
Equals happiness. Or man plus man. Woman plus woman. However whatever you subscribe to. But right now we're talking man versus woman. So it should, I think all of these conversations are getting tired. Whether it's like the conversations on the 50-50, or it's the conversations on like
submission.
Submission.
I literally was just talking about this today. The only reason why the submission thing really irks my nerves is because we act like we can't read. So when you read, oh, women submit to your husbands. Literally, if you move your finger just a little bit, literally, if you just move your finger a little bit, you can finish it. Man, submit to your wives.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, we supposed to submit to each other
so biblical, since y'all so religious.
Since y'all so religious. You said women have an input that's necessary?
Right.
What?
Exactly.
It's not just on one. So like it be things like that where it's like, okay, let's stop acting like we don't need each other. Yeah. Like honestly, yes. The woman carries the egg. The man carries the damn sperm. Yes, we know. Both are required to get to the next step.
You can't do one without the other.
Exactly. Yeah. Like there was one song by this artist that I like listened to. His name Johnny Rain, and like in the front half he puts like his like basically like this audio with him and his mom, and it's talking about how like people were basically like not supposed to be an island. Like we're not supposed to go through things alone. Like we're supposed to like lean on each other. We're supposed to like find that support in another person. And it's crazy because I really do feel that way, and they have it so like messed up where it's like, dang, okay, at some point that person is gonna turn on you. But honestly, let's enjoy the experience while it's here, and like let's not think about the end, because while you're so worried about dwelling on the end, you forgetting to enjoy the present and enjoying the experience that you're supposed to get out of that.
Yeah.
Because even if that person is just a season or just supposed to last for a little bit, you couldn't even get the lesson that was supposed to come out of it.
You couldn't even enjoy it.
You already think about the end. Yeah, like where it's gonna go. Like,
get what you need out of it. That's all that matters. And that's what I'm saying. Like, women and men, we need to lean on each other and get what we need out of each other, not be arguing. And it's crazy because the black community is the only community that publicly has these conversations. Because I'm not going to say we're the only community that has these conversations, because I don't think that's true.
I think the only reason why they're public is it is on purpose. Like, I think it is part of like
propaganda.
Yeah, it's a propaganda that's pushed because they know that we are the most dangerous when we get together.
Absolutely.
And that's where like even like
the system has literally been set up to keep us apart.
Yes, like my little brief time at my HBCU honestly truly showed me that like that whole black men don't like black women thing is such a lie.
Such a lie.
Such a lie. As
a black woman, a fine black woman at that, let me not scoot over. Black men love me. Okay. So I knew it was a lie. Now, did I know it was a lie prior to attending an HBCU and going to college? No. Because I grew up in a very predominantly white school, went to a predominantly white high school with black guys who had not they were, you know, programmed at that point into the society. So they didn't even appreciate black women.
No bunnies never.
Yes, black queens forever. Shout out Dr. Umar.
Okay.
Stay on these black men neck, Dr. Umar.
Literally.
Where he say, no rice, no spice.
I love him.
I love Dr.
Cause
Umar.
what?
I love that. I think he should stay on black people's necks. Cause no.
What he saying that just good thing talking some.
Why do you want to date
that black man?
And I thought that was a she went to calling him racist.
Yes, she did. I was watching the
episode. And then ended by saying nigga.
But these is y'all queens.
I be wanting to. Y'all, off topic. Let me just get on this really quickly. Never, if you are not of black descent, never be comfortable enough to say the N-word around me. I want y'all to know that'll be the day you hate me. That'll be the day if you don't already hate me before that day.
If you thought shit was sweet.
If you thought anything was sweet prior than that, I promise you, nothing will be sweet from that day forward between me and you. It's a couple that already know. So a few of y'all I done already had to check. Hey. That don't slide over here. Anyways, back on topic. Shout out Dr. Umar. Stay on these people's necks. Just had to let that be known. I don't play.
With you,
I don't play.
I feel you.
I don't play. I'm feeling the heck out of this one.
She said, "What, girl? That be that when I be like, oh, I'm at this is when I be on."
Well, not next week I be gone, but we got to that. I'm going with you and Val. I be ready for it. It's not Val.
It's not. It's Jay. But fuck it. Y'all be ready, cause we gonna be.
One of them friends. One of them. If you watching this, I'm sorry, but expect to see me next time. Anyway, man versus woman debates. Back on topic. Like, can we stop it, y'all? Like, I just don't get it. Like, I really don't be understand, especially now in society. I really don't be getting. Even though we just said, like, black men very much love black women. Like, that's nothing that I'm going to deny. What I do question sometimes is, and I'm not, this is beyond black men, this is just men, period. What is y'all's, and this is also not for all men, just whoever it, you know.
If you can answer the question.
Why are you forever trying to compete with women? I don't usually see, and I'm not saying women don't compete with men, right? Because, I mean, we gotta low-key compete with them anyways, especially like in the job field. Like, it's hard out here, right?
I know where you're going with that.
In the aspect, what is the competition like? Even going back to the whole Valentine's, the whole thing.
Like, bro, that's the Super Bowl.
Like, if you wanted to do a little thing with your homeboy, you could have did a little thing with your homeboy, but why did it have to be in competition to what women do to support and love each other? Like, and
then once again, y'all love saying like, oh, it's just a holiday, oh, it's just this, so
why did you do that?
Yeah.
And then be mad about calling you sassy. First of all, I'm not one of those girls who just be calling men sassy out here. But
I ain't gonna lie though, they all a little sassy though.
But y'all be doing
I do feel like if we look at statistics,
Mm-hmm.
just considering the amount of people who were raised in single parent households, and I know the conversations that they had in those single parent households of like very much so the emotional incest that they had to like go through, and not realizing that like damn, your mama raised a bitch.
Ooh.
And I'm sorry, I could not say that without a cuss word. So, yeah.
Did that hit a nerve for any of y'all?
I hope not. Because I say it out of love.
Yeah.
Like, I really do. Because you imagine, like, even when people say, like, oh, women, they raise their daughters, they love their sons.
Yeah.
So, if you imagine, like, your whole entire time, you literally were the prize.
Mm-hmm.
You were told, oh my gosh, I will worship the ground you walk on.
Mm-hmm.
Any game station that you need, knowing
Putting
that
you
my
on any
rings
high,
do, you
putting you
got
on the
it.
pedestal, making you a man in the house,
Yes.
even though you're
Man in
a
the house, no, you the
4-year-old boy.
You the boy.
Right.
I'm confused.
Oh, no one loves me like my son loves me.
Thank you.
Well, good, but I think that's weird.
Yeah.
I don't think you meant it that
So
way.
it's like, I feel like that.
My first love. The only man I need. Oh, that's weird.
Okay. And now.
It's about a weird
now
y'all
your-
sexualizing
now
God,
your
but that's another
son,
conversation.
now your son is older, having issues, trying to determine like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to do for my significant other,
Mm-hmm.
and like pursue her,
Mm-hmm.
and like leave my mom. Like, yes, you're supposed to
Yes.
leave your mom and go to the family that you're about to create versus the family that you came from.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's literally what the Bible says.
And if she didn't prepare you for that,
It says, fuck your mama.
oof.
Not
Not fuck you. Girl!
I'm wilding today.
Cause fuck mama.
I didn't mean that.
But
Maybe. I'm just kidding.
that's fair. That's fair.
Gosh.
This was a jokey joke on the podcast. Can't even tell jokes on the podcast.
I know, right?
Y'all want to know.
Yeah, it's a no.
But yeah.
Yeah, but it's just, yeah. I think it's dangerous. Women can't. I think men don't need to be raised solely by women, and that statistically has been proven that doesn't usually always turn out right when it comes to like emotional stability and intelligence with men. But I also think in the same aspect, women don't need to be raised by men. Like,
Yeah. But that's
I'm
where it is
seeing
wrong.
wholeheartedly within my family right now what the downfalls is of a little girl mainly being raised by men.
Mm-hmm.
That little girl don't know how to be a little girl,
Yeah.
and that's an issue.
Yeah.
I do believe like little girls need to be little girls, little boys need to be little boys, but in order for that to be able to happen, we all have to come together and understand that like we need each other, right? And so instead of trying to pit us against each other, literally since we were children,
Yeah.
let's figure out a way of us being able to use our individual like strengths to be better
Yeah.
together instead of separately.
Like seeing the benefit of all.
Yeah.
Like instead of thinking, oh, well, y'all go off of emotion and not logic.
Okay, and that's good sometimes because y'all are too logical and have no emotion.
But once again,
Somebody gotta think with emotion over here because let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something, especially about logical thinkers.
oof.
Just because it was logical doesn't make it the better option.
Mm.
Okay? And don't think too deep on that one. Is it really ain't that deep? Okay, logically it may make sense. Doesn't mean it's the better option.
Yeah.
Some decisions can be made out of emotions and it be okay and it not end up being the end of the world. You know, some decisions that were made out of emotions, you know, turned out to be good. I mean, look at half the children that are on this planet. That wasn't logical thinking, right? So for men to swear y'all are so logical, I can't tell that all the time because y'all don't always make the most logical decisions, which is okay. I'm giving y'all grace, but give women grace because we make a lot of emotional decisions, but they're not always emotional. We can also be logical.
Yeah.
But I think we just have to understand the balance of the two. We need the emotion and we need the logic.
Yeah, like literally the
yin and the yang.
the benefit of both.
You literally.
Like both have benefits.
Both are good. We don't always need emotion. I get it. As an emotional woman, we don't always need that.
Yeah.
But we don't always need logic either, man. Let's figure out a way to find that middle ground and work together. And stop, like, arguing about dumb stuff. Can we stop having the 50-50 debate? Can we stop having the submission debate? Can we stop having the gender roles debate? Can we just stop? Like,
Yeah.
Get y'all a podcast to talk about something other than relationships.
Do what works in your damn relationship.
Yeah, like whatever works best for y'all. But I just want kill all the relationship podcasts. And if you watching this and you having a relationship podcast, not yours, because thank you for the view. But
but thank you for a view. But no, but seriously,
For
like
real.
they're just not needed.
They're pointless.
We've had enough of them.
Literally.
I'm tired.
Just figure it out. You know, find you someone that y'all can come.
If you broke and need a girl to go 50-50 with you, then find a girl that's gonna go 50 with you.
Find a girl that's broke and need somebody to go 50-50 with her. Like meet them y'all gotta meet people where they at, right? If you know you broke, why, and you can't even afford your own rent, why are you pursuing a woman who pays for everything herself?
Oof. You see her little highlights be nothing but trips.
Traveling. I don't give a fuck if she in credit card debt or not. That's her business. Why are you pursuing her knowing you can't keep up with her?
Yeah, what's she doing?
Stop that. And women, you too. Stop going after these high value men or men with money. Knowing you can't, baby, if he leave you in Miami, you can't even book your flight back. You're stuck in Miami.
You stuck?
You can't even afford the Spirit flight back.
Stuck.
And Spirit flights out of Miami cheap. I'm going to let y'all know that. I done flew out of Miami on Spirit. If you can't get your own flight out of Miami, leave that man alone. If you can't get your own flight, period, leave that man alone. Stop going after people.
You seen that one girl who went all the way to
where?
I think it was.
Lord, I don't want to be stupid.
I think it was Georgia. She went to Georgia.
From where?
She flew a flight from her place. I don't know where the fuck she was.
Wait. Are we talking about
yes.
wait.
The spray throat?
Yes. I'm like, are we talking about that New York girl or wherever the hell she? First of all, let me say something about her.
Yes.
I ain't mad at Shorty.
You ain't mad at her?
Because Shorty paid for her own flight.
Shorty?
She booked her own room because that's how bad she wanted it.
Okay.
I ain't mad at her. Ready. I ain't judging Shorty. The only place I judge Shorty at is when she exposed herself. We didn't have to know none of that.
Yeah.
Because you then gave the internet.
You should have took that to the grave.
You gave the internet
that to the grave.
full ammo to something I would have died. I would have died. Like, why would you tell everybody that? Now you got a man who ain't even got a TikTok, creating a TikTok and coming on here telling his side of the story. Then you got the other girl who was actually with him coming on TikTok telling her side of the story.
Tattoo of that
That's what I'm saying. It was like, it went from one character to two characters to 5 characters within like 3 days. I'm like, mind you, we didn't have to know none of this. This could have stayed between. You should have took that to your friend group chat so they could clown you or coddle you or whatever the case may be.
That's that type of shit you put on unsufferable women.
Yes.
On X.
Yes.
And leave that there.
And that's it.
And leave that
there. That's it. But I ain't mad at sis. She knew what she wanted.
And it just be crazy because
she even tried to get it. She didn't get it, but she tried.
She did try. But even in that, they'll say, "Oh, well, why I gotta fly you out? Why I gotta fly you out? Fly yourself out.
Okay.
And you know you was playing.
Right.
You know you had extra things.
Right.
On the side.
Hello?
Before asking that girl.
In her defense. In his defense.
Somebody's defense.
And that's what I mean. In his defense, he never really gave her the okay.
He did not.
Like, when I went back over them videos and met him a couple times just to make sure I wasn't being biased. Yes. I'm like, let me make sure
I don't know why she got her grown ass on that plane. I'm always down for a trip to Atlanta. This is my thing, though. If I would have came down there, if I'm planning a trip, see, this is all hypothetical. Obviously, if I am entertaining I want you to understand, best believe there's another nigga in Atlanta that I can hit up if this one that I'm traveling for don't go through.
Don't end up being what I need. Yes, if that don't go through, I have a backup plan on every occasion. Okay? You won't catch up.
You said best believe I was gonna be doing something. I was gonna be at that Coca-Cola Museum or song.
Hello? I'm about to make the best of my trip. Okay.
End up at that Sugarland or something.
Hello? I would have went to Papados real quick and found me a man at the bar. What are you talking about? You exposed yourself, Shorty. it's so many places in Atlanta you could have went and found a man to pay for your flight back and reimburse you for the flight and the room. You on TikTok exposing yourself and did not get paid for the videos because I know you're not in the creator fund. Not only did you lose money, and then she's like, I don't know nobody in Atlanta. So why did you fly down to Atlanta for one piece of man? You're supposed to have 2 more pieces of man just in case.
Okay.
Shorty Rick.
Ladies. A 2-piece and a biscuit.
Ladies. We're losing. We're losing.
We're losing recipes.
We're losing. Get back in y'all's bag. I'm tired of hearing it. Stop exposing yourselves. Please take it to the grave. Or the group chat. Whatever you need to do. Call your friend.
I don't know, because even
call your mama.
Even the group chat not safe because bitches be taking the shit from the group chat and putting that in.
Call your therapist.
Call your therapist.
I think that's the key for all this men versus women thing. Go to therapy.
Yes, we all need therapy.
Go heal your inner child. Go figure out whatever it is in you that needs to be fixed. And then go. It ain't got to be men versus women, but stop it.
It need to be you versus you. Take your ass to therapy.
There we go. It need to be you versus you. And then, if you find a man, it need to be him plus you equals greatness. And not him versus you. Oof. And same, man.
We was just talking about this.
Stop competing with your girls.
Okay.
If you're that type of man. But if you're not and you're a provider and we love you, Stink.
To infinity
and beyond. But ladies, yeah, we need to do better. Because right now
we do need to do better.
And we over here talking about there's no competition, but we losing. We are losing because right now y'all making us look bad. God, I'm tired of looking bad and having to defend y'all. When you make me defend a man too many times against a woman, I start to get mad at women. I get real mad. Like, y'all got me defending men over women? Now y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. Stop bringing y'all drama to social media.
Literally stop bringing your drama to social media. Take something to the grave.
Literally. Take it all to the grave, please. So many things I'm taking to the grave with me. Can y'all do it too?
Yes. My embarrassment I took to the grave.
Your what?
My embarrassment. Y'all just take that shit with y'all.
Yeah. Like,
nobody need to know.
Between you and
God.
Take
that ill in private.
You and your God, if you pray to one.
Okay.
Like,
because some of us, we don't be praising to the same God.
We don't. And that's okay. That's okay. No God is better than the next. Okay, we all are.
Is this mine?
But to kind of summarize, it's just the men versus women debate is just pointless, guys.
Yeah.
It's not doing anything for us.
If it was just supposed to be men, it would have stopped at that. If it was just supposed to be women, it would have stopped at that.
Oh my God, imagine a world with nothing but men. Hell, imagine a world with nothing but women.
That's what I'm saying.
I already don't like y'all.
Neither.
Oh my God.
But that's what I'm saying. Like both are most definitely important.
Yeah.
And it's like both are important when it comes to raising kids. Both are important when it comes to like making decisions. When it comes to like just being anything. Like yes, like you don't.
Period. Maneuvering relationships.
Like I'll be lying if I said I don't need a man because it don't even necessarily have to be in a damn. I lost it again.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to be in like a damn sexual sense, but like even just platonically, like when it came time for me to damn get my new car and I was talking to them car folk, I literally, that man would say something to me and I'm over here looking at my brother. What should I tell him?
Right.
Like that man is literally in front of me talking to me and I'm looking at my brother like, what do I respond?
You answer.
Okay, because actually, bitch, you're not talking to me, you're talking to my brother.
Tell
yeah, like.
I didn't make eye contact with this.
Yeah, no, like I literally, he in front of me talking some, what should I tell him?
What is
Yeah.
Answer that.
Is that good?
No, I feel
Look, is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the same breath.
Me and the mechanic. That he said something wrong with this alternator.
Bro, the way I would call my damn dad.
Dad, what the alternator at? Now how do you know if the alternator bad, Dad? Dad, he said it's gonna be about $400. That sound right to you?
Yeah, okay.
That's parts and labor included. That sound right to you? And my dad said that don't sound right.
Okay. No, literally. My brother said remove that.
Remove that. I don't need them extra fees. We need men, me need less. Cause if men didn't need women, who was gonna tell them to send your food back?
Not who gonna tell you to send your food back.
Cause you gonna sit there and eat it.
Why do y'all act like that?
Cause they gonna sit there and eat that nasty food that wasn't even cooked right. That y'all asked her 5 times to put the sauce on the side. It came out with the sauce in it, and you still eating it. Send that back. Why turn this table up?
That's okay. You ain't got to stink.
It's okay. I'm gonna trip out on her. Stink.
Okay.
I got
My man said that he don't eat tomatoes.
And you better. And if it come back again wrong, baby, just come back with the check with it off of it, cause we ain't eating this.
The check with it off.
Okay. No, for real. And like you was saying, what was you about to say? If men don't need women, then what? Because I was definitely about to agree with what you was about to say.
I don't know where I was going with this thing.
I don't know.
I don't know where I was going with it.
I don't know.
I'm scared.
I don't know. If men don't need women, let me not say that. Because men can very much do that for a man. Anyways.
It ain't gonna feel the same.
That part. Anywho. 2 black women. We love black men.
We love black men.
If you're not a black man, you probably shouldn't even be on here.
I mean, if you're not a black man, I mean, you cool. You don't deserve hate, but you ain't a black man. So, there goes that.
Anyways.
They don't deserve hate. Just
I never said they deserve hate. I said I love black men. Period.
I'm not fooling with her, y'all. I'm not. So for those that might be wondering, we sipping on that Centauri.
Shout out to Wine Vault.
Yeah.
On our glasses today.
Yeah.
And the wine.
Yeah.
Y'all got hot lit, no lie.
Nah.
I think this is the littest I've been
I love it though.
No, it's been great. No. This was just a fun episode, y'all. Just a little rant about the man versus woman debate. But for real, we really are tired of these debates. I'm tired of it being like a topic of conversation on social media.
The black community, I feel like that is literally the only reason why we keep having these circles of man versus women debates. It's just because they want to keep pitting us against each other.
That's all
and like we are so powerful together that it's like, oh my gosh, I don't even like bro,
they've been pitting us against each other since the dawn of time.
Yes, because they know how powerful. When
are we going to recognize that and stop allowing them to keep doing it? Even back to when, like Section 8 house and all that, they wouldn't even let these women live there if a man was in the house.
Yes,
they've been doing it from the beginning.
Yes, and I just. Similar to our last, like a couple videos ago, I just wish we would stop taking the bait.
Yes.
Like there is a lot of things that they do just to bait us to see how we're gonna respond, what we're gonna say, if we're gonna like cut off each, our other counterparts. But at the end of the day, yeah, we got a couple bad ones.
Yeah.
We got a couple of y'all that
everybody does.
Yeah, we got our 15%. We see y'all.
Mm-hmm. Don't get me started.
But I'm not gonna get you started. I'm not gonna get you started. But with that being said, though, it does it's not majority of us.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's not majority of us, and they know that. So as long as they could keep tricking us into believing that it is the majority of us,
they're using social media having us think it's majority.
When it's a lie, it's a lie.
It's not.
That girl would be sick of her motherfucking boots if she knew you really liked your black queens.
Right. And I hope she's sick. So tell her right now.
Okay.
Look at her and say, Becky, I love black women.
Wait.
They don't love you like I love you. And Quisha girl, turn and look at Stan and tell him how much you love black man.
Okay. You ain't gotta be hard all the time.
You ain't gotta divorce Stan. I see you, girl. But
let him not divorce him.
But let him know you like black men.
Stan.
Stan. The white man.
The white man.
The male man.
I ain't gonna lie.
You thought that went over your head?
It is.
It's okay. It went over mine a little bit. But I'm the one who was trying to make the point. But we got there. I hope y'all got there. Look, we little smidge. So if this was nothing but entertainment,
we love that.
And gibberish for you, great.
I mean, we did our thing.
We did our big one. It's been a day anyways, and I'm happy we're ending on a great funny note, cause again, I love you black men.
Yes.
And black women, we love you as well.
Okay, love my girl.
Let's stand together. Let's be good together. Let's stop, going against each other. Stop allowing them to put us against each other. Let's rise above all the BS. and the stigmas and the stereotypes that.
We ain't gonna fall for all the BS.
First of all, y'all need to stop falling for stuff. Anyways, if y'all stood for something, y'all wouldn't fall for nothing.
Anything, okay?
But we'll get on that another day.
Okay.
'Cause boy, oh boy. Wait, I think I talked about that in a few, like one of our first episodes about how we need to stand for something. We're gonna come back around to that. Cause some of y'all. Anyways, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode
of the Cinnamon Spice Podcast.
Yes, make sure y'all are liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, but mostly watching the videos to the end.
Yes. I'm not fooling with her, y'all. But yes, make sure you are tapping on that bell so you know when we post. Let us know what you liked about today's video.
Or didn't like, whatever.
And we will be back Monday at 6 p.m. sharp to talk to you again.
Period. Alrighty, guys. Bye.